I'm not soft. I'm not chicken. But these people, this man, he's vicious.
So do you want to see him locked up?
I want to see him dead. I'm not stupid enough to try and do anything about it.
Yeah. Well, thanks very much, Mr. Lawson.
No, I'm sorry. But you don't understand. He told me everything he was going to do to me before he did it. He enjoyed it. All over £10 a week.
Tom. Oh. Same as the place where Ted Roach is. £10 a week.
What do you reckon they're coining altogether?
The brewery alone was bringing $1,500 a week. They dish out 5% on prizes if you're lucky, and it's odds on the winners are hand-picked. Lottery? It's a protection racket.
If Ted's right and they're covering as many as 30 small businesses, they're raking in $500,000 a year.
Minimum.
It's here somewhere, in an envelope with his name on. I don't want him coming round the house again.
All right, take your time, now, take your time.
It's for Detective Morris. If you could just see that he gets it.
Claire? Come through the interview room. Yeah, all right, love. You hold on to it. I'm just coming round, yeah?
Don't mess about this lot. That poor bloke Lawson's a wreck. Could get very nasty for Ted if they suss him out.
I thought it was only chickens and women that got broody, Tosh. Haven't you got enough of your own without trying to adopt our Ted? He's over 21, you know.
That was my point. He's well over.
Don't let Ted Roach hear you say that.
What was wrong with putting Mikey?
You had to look like a worker. I'm going in for another meeting with the Chief Super in a minute. Now, if he'll authorise the manpower, we can get in there this evening and bin the lot of them. These are bagmen. This one's a pencil. Now, we know the faces of all the people running this lottery scam, except for the enforcer. And here, in the middle, is Mr. Pearson, our respectable estate agent. What time's he usually get in his office, Michael?
10:30.
Right. Well, you better get back to that flat now. Tell that kid from Crime Squad he can go home. And stay there, right? I'll keep you informed. Tosh, I need you with me outside the brewery about 5 o'clock so we can follow the money.
Right.
Right, off you go.
How did you come to owe the money?
I had to get a loan to pay for the funeral. I kept up the payments for a while and then I got behind.
But you could have got a grant for the funeral.
Oh, that grant wouldn't pay for the flowers. And I wanted to give him a proper send-off. Then that Detective Morris come round. Oh, he was ever so nasty, and I didn't have my pension till today. But how am I going to live till next week?
It's okay, love. No one's going to take your pension from you.
But he said I had to have it by this afternoon. I won't have to go to court, will I?
No, not now or at any other time, Mrs. Mortimer. But what time did this Detective Morris say he'd be coming back round again?
But he doesn't have to now. I got the money here.
No, Sergeant Cry already explained, madam. There's no police officer here with that name.
Oh. Perhaps he's from a different police station.
Look, what I want you to do is to wait here with the WPC, and I'll be back in a minute, all right?
Right.
Apart from our undercover officer, there'll be no police activity in your brewery, Mr. Dyer. Of course, we are expecting to arrest several of your workforce, and obviously there'll be further inquiries. We're hoping more witnesses will come forward once the men they're frightened of are banged up.
As you know, Inspector, I'm anxious to avoid any disruption. We have a tradition of good labour relations. Excellent, in fact.
Old-fashioned firm, eh?
Absolutely. We do take care of our people, you know.
Take a few. And this racket was going on and you knew nothing about it?
The men have always organised these things amongst themselves. Lotteries, Christmas clubs and so on.
And you never thought to inquire more closely?
One can't be intrusive, Inspector. The status quo...
The status quo, as far as your workforce is concerned, Mr. Dyer, is to have a load of villains put the frighteners on them, pillage their hard-earned on a regular basis and do GBH on anyone who steps out of line. That part of tradition, is it?
I may as well be walking around with a flashing light in my head as meeting you like this.
Look, I just wanted to keep myself posted, Ted. Now, it's on today.
Today?
Yeah, so you won't have to work for a living much longer. Have they started collecting yet?
No, that won't be until this afternoon when we start getting paid.
Got your radio?
Yes, it's in my locker, but I won't use it unless I'm really pushed. You know that.
Yeah, now listen, Ted. I don't want you showing out when they come round for that money or playing Batman. You got that?
You trying to say I don't know what I'm doing?
No, I just don't want you getting heavy, that's all.
So why the sudden concern for my welfare?
Because I don't want to have to explain to Conway that that mess on the operating table is a DS who couldn't control his temper.
You know his style, Ted.
Yeah, duck and dive, let other people take the risks.
Look after yourself, mate.
Just to the north of Junction 17, congestion on that part of the M25. Katie Boyle is coming up after the news.
It's all right. Don't worry. Call me, I'll ask who it is.
Who is it?
It's me, Morris.
Right, now don't worry, just go and let him in. You know we're here. Go on.
You got that money? Have you got all of it? Maybe 2 bob a week, once.
I got my pension.
Just as well then, isn't it? Don't have to drag you through court now, do we? Give the neighbours a field day, that
I
was.
got it. I tried to take it round, but that nice Mr. Cryer said to keep it for you.
What nice, Mr. Cryer?
The Sergeant Cryer, actually. And I'm not all that nice.
Pint, please. Dan. What are you drinking?
All right, John, thanks.
Come on, it's payday.
Hello, fine.
Please yourself. Oh, you having trouble with the old gut, hey?
We got some fine.
You all right, Dan?
I'm in trouble. Know about the lottery, do you?
Yeah, I've heard about it.
You know, you have to join.
Yeah, what happens if you don't join?
Industrial accident.
Oh, it's like that, eh?
The thing is, I can't pay this week. Got family problems. My eldest lad, she's in real trouble. Just gotta help him out.
Well, couldn't you offer to pay double next week?
Could try. Not as young as I used to be, am I?
Well, don't worry about it, mate, hey? Front it out, talk your way out of it. You'll be all right.
See you back there, right?
Yeah.
Tosh,
Yeah?
it's on for tonight.
Oh, right, then.
This one's all about timing, Tosh. We've got to hold back until the last minute. Wait till the last of the bagmen has dropped off his ill-gotten at the estate agents. I want to bin all these boys.
OK, understood.
You and me will be outside the brewery from 5 o'clock. And make sure those uniforms know what they're doing. Anyone makes a move too soon, that's when Ted Roach will be in real trouble.
So just how many old ladies have you got in this scrapbook, Morris?
I've never harmed anyone in my life.
Really? Did you see the state Mrs. Mortimer was in? If I gave you to Sergeant Cry for 2 minutes, he'd do time for you.
I never said I was a copper.
She called you Detective Morris.
Yeah.
Oh, that's your first name, is it? Detective?
She's a bit mutt, you know.
Oh, well, perhaps it should have been defective. So, this Mr. Scully you work for, he knows your methods, does he?
I do the collections. He never accompanies me when I'm doing the collections.
So he just lets you take the rap, then? Trusts you to get on with the job, does he?
Yeah.
He doesn't mind how you do it.
Look, I'm a debt collector, right? That's what I do. That's all I do. I collect debts.
Charlie tells me he's having a bit of bother getting his figures to add up.
Told him how it is.
He's got family problems.
I hear you've been on the dole. Pity if 1 week's work was all you managed. Just because you've only got 2 years to go doesn't mean to say you get special treatment.
Told you. Can't pay this week. I need the money. Next week.
What are you talking about next week? You pay up to date like everybody else.
I know, look, leave him alone, look. He said he'd pay next week.
What's he got to do with you? Who do you think you are, eh?
He's not paying into your bloody lottery, neither am I.
You don't join, you don't work. Not in this factory, not in this district. You're unemployable.
I'm just a pencil. One day.
You think this is some cowboy outfit you're dealing with? You think you got me and that's it, it's all over, eh? You think that gets you off the hook? Your car's marked, sunshine.
He means it, mate.
You're finished!
Is Mummy there? Did you, sweetheart? That's very clever. What, all by yourself? It's good. Can you go and find Mummy for me, please? So.
Now, this Morris creep. What is the score with threatening behaviour?
I thought Bob Cryer and young Claire were on the scene already. Hello. Hello, mate. Aye, you all right? Aye. Did they pick you for the team? Well, you just have to practice harder then, won't you? Where's Mum?
Well, there's no worries there. It's his employer, Lawrence Scully. Now, does he have to be physically present when these threats are used?
No, just has to know about it.
Right. I'll give it a go.
Hi, Mum. Hiya. You all right? Hello, love. Yeah. Look, looks like I'm going to be late again.
You go and turn the water on, Dan.
Right, young.
Right, John?
Yeah!
Right.
Enjoying yourself? You're already dead, mate. You just don't have the sense to lie down.
Mr. Scully? Mr. Lawrence Scully? Detective Constable Carver, Sunhill.
Oh. So what do I owe the honour?
Henry Albert Morris.
What about him?
At the moment, Mr. Morris has been detained at Sunhill Police Station.
Is he really? Nothing trivial, I hope. How much money do you have on him?
Why?
Because if he had more than 50 pence in his pocket, it's mine.
So he does work for you then, Mr. Scully?
He's a debt collector. I use him occasionally. Is there a point to all this?
Well, yes, the point is, Mr. Scully, that your friend Morris has been impersonating a police officer.
You nicked him for that? Any imbecile can call himself a detective.
Now, were you aware of his methods, Mr. Scully?
I don't go out collecting with him. He gets results. That's what I pay him for. If he likes to play the heavy, that's his lookout.
But you do know he calls himself a detective, don't you?
So?
So, Mr. Scully, you're nicked.
You got any gloves? Mine have gone missing.
I'll go along.
Somebody would like a few words with you.
I hear you object to our lottery.
I didn't know there was an outside interest.
Oh, there is some, most definitely. And we don't take kindly to smart-arse cowboys.
I just thought it was a shop floor heavy, shaking down his workmates.
Bad guess.
Okay then, I'm in.
Sure you're in. But this game's all about credibility.
No sweat, I'll put the word out.
No, you know what they say. A picture's worth 1,000 words.
Michael, whatever you're doing in that flat or on your own, stop it. Any sign of our friendly neighbourhood estate agent?
Nothing happening here, Gov.
All right, well, keep your eyes on that office. What's happening?
Not a lot.
You're filth, aren't you? I should have known. Must be losing my touch. Squad, are you? Or just one of the local suits? Tempered steel. Shatter a man's thigh with little or no effort.
I'll see you go down, mate.
Don't you even think about it. And don't call me mate. Right. I'm not wasting my time with you. I've got things to do. People to see.
I'll get you. You wait.
Such threats. Loosen up, officer. All that stress is bad for the heart.
First 2 bagmen arriving.
All right, message received. But we wait. Everybody sit tight. We don't move in till the last minute. Have you got that, all of you?
Message received, Inspector.
They're ours.
Regular as clockwork, Gov.
Michael, we're following the money. Be with you shortly.
Two more arriving, Gov. No, 4. That's 6 so far.
Just stay still and keep counting.
Sierra Oscar 8, Burnside from Roach. Sierra Oscar 8, Burnside from Roach. God damn.
Pearson, Gov. He's leaving again. He's getting in his car.
Stay where you are, Michael.
Burnside! Burnside!
Ted, what's going on?
Governor, listen. They're heavy sussing me out. He will have warned them. Move now! Now!
Right, this is it. Go for it. Go for it now! Michael, you got that? Hit him now! Go! Go!
Stay where you are, police! Evening, gents. Stop your time, sunshine! Get up!
Come on, Tosh.
You all right, Gov?
Never better. Don't know about Tosh, though. I think he might need a drink.
This is all sorted. Pearson's long gone, but there's enough evidence in there to do this little lot.
Yeah, well, it looks like the enforcer's on his toes as well. So we just have to fry the whitebait, Michael. Sierra Oscar 5 from Burnside. Paddy?
Yes?
You don't have to stay there.
We'll let you come back and be a policeman again.
Thanks a lot.